All right, so back to the stealth B run. If you were with me last time, we got up to, I believe, the start of Sector 5. Let's see. Yep, so we're in Mantis Homeworlds. We've got a Zoltan shield is the big thing, and also just shields in general. We also found a heavy laser, hacking level 2. Remember, I was gonna think about what upgrades I wanted to get to deal with the start of this new sector. So I'm gonna just take a minute to like reacquaint myself with exactly what I'm thinking about. Got the starting crew, so basically I want to think about in terms of like what are the issues we're gonna face in Sector 5 that we're gonna be sad if we don't spend this scrap on. Zoltan Shield definitely helps a lot because it delays all their borders. Either way though, I think I'm gonna want to get at least the doors upgrade because without even a 4th crew member, no one to man the doors. You know, I don't want to take him off weapons too much. So I want to do that. Want to get a point in weapons, even if we didn't have the heavy laser, just like as a buffer at this point. I mean, I do want to get shields up a little higher soon, because especially, you know, the first level's not that much at this point. But it's not quite as important between the cloaking and the hacking, and, you know, we do a lot of damage. So let's see, and then for the layout, I feel like it's a pretty okay looking Mantis sector. Sometimes the Mantis sectors, because they have less beacons that spawn, I feel like they're a little more susceptible to really bad layouts, but the homeworlds usually have, I think, like 2 or 3 more beacons total. I'm not sure what it is exactly for Mantis, but so that helps a little bit. Alright, so I want to get doors, I think, and a weapon point. So that might be good. I want to think about power for a second too. Because, you know, I remember I was juggling power a lot. I mean, I've got the Zoltan. So yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to get another point in power soon. Might try to wait at least a jump in case there's a store that we end up going to, like, really soon. And that's always the hang up. It's like, do I even want to get the weapon point now, or do I just want to buy the doors point? Definitely want that. That's just, you know, saving me from. I mean, it's like, you can always deal with borders with venting pretty much, outside of if you're taking a bunch of ship damage also. But when I'm like low power, and the Zoltan has to run around then, and it's not a good ship to vent, and this late in the sector, you know, if they get through the Zoltan shield, like, I can get a lot of borders. So that's kind of a no-brainer. Just think about that weapons point. Mostly just because if there's a store right away, I want to have a little extra scrap. Do I have anything to sell? I didn't think so, no. So I think I'm going to try and hold off at it for a minute. I'm not going to go here. I'm not confident enough to deal with the pulsar right now, especially it's counters the Zoltan shield some. Alright, intruder on deck. So we want to side with him because we'd really like some crew. Either way, you can take hull damage here, which is not ideal. Yeah, 5, that's not great. So we're a little low right now. Hopefully find a store soon. Shields, engines. So they're going to have a bunch of drones. But their weapons aren't too scary, other than the fact that they're going to eat through our shield pretty quick. But we just have to get our hacking drone past all their drones. We have 6 of them, so we don't really want to waste them. And then this is a great ship to glaive swipe. Like, that's definitely a one-shot. So that should be fine. Yeah, I mean, there shouldn't be a problem here unless I do something weird with this hack. I'm like, haven't played FTL for like the longest period in just a couple months. I feel like 4 days or something. It's like a lot at this point. Let's see. Okay. Just busy time, work and everything going on. Oh, did I just hear that get hit by it? Did I not depower it long enough? And do I want to repair these shields? I mean, he should maybe be doing that instead of the engines, honestly. But I mean, I don't think that it shouldn't really matter. I don't think. Yeah, so what happened with this? Yeah, that got ioned. Oh, man, I can't believe I screwed that up. Just because it got iron, it doesn't necessarily blow up. Not sure what the odds are. But it's delaying me quite a bit, for sure. Yeah, what is going on with this? It's like... It's there somewhere. Oh. So that's good, it didn't blow up, so we didn't waste the drone. And we're not going to even really have a late hack because the glaive takes so long to charge. Alright, so that was fine in the end. So ions are starting to come at me. It's like debating whether it's worth cloaking now to just make this shield last longer, or waiting until like that's coming at us to guarantee to cloak the thing that does damage. That's probably the better play, because it's like we won't even have if we had 100% cloak, we could dodge the ions, but if we get really unlucky and they hit, then it's like we could theoretically take the 1 damage in weapons. I don't want to leave that door open. Although I guess, you know, the same thing can happen with this thing. So maybe we'll do it because it's... I think this is still in the air too right now. Yeah. Alright, so we just got hit by 1. So let's just eat at least another, you know, 1 ion. 3 would have been nice to have, a, you know, like a buffer from an ion coming through, but that's fine. You know, this is going to last more than long enough. As long as I don't script the hack. So this is just me, like, taking longer than I need to because I want to get back in the feel of how I was playing this. Because this is, like, a perfectly safe fight. Glaive is so slow, it's like I'm just not used to how long it takes to charge, because I almost never use the glaive outside of stealth B runs. Just not my preferred play style. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, oh yeah, 5 rims. I think there might even be a 6th one, although that might not be with the glaive, that might be with another beam. Alrighty. Would have been nice to get the crew there though. And also just not the free hull damage. But that should be okay. Only 1 to 2 stores, so we got to be careful about the hull damage because it can definitely like add up and get you. If we have to, we can kind of make a run for the exit. It's like, yeah, if one of these is, you know, I kind of want to try to go down here. It's like part of me wants to go this way just to see the most spots, like most quickly, which definitely works better when there's more stores. When there's only 1, it's like, can pay to be a little more thorough, obviously. Alright, so that's all repaired. Alright, so I think at this point now, I do that. Alright, any reason that we don't want to just kill this guy? Missile, ion, charge laser. I mean, we should be able to just swipe and get him. He doesn't even have a teleporter. Although that'd probably make his weapons weaker if he did, which would be nice. So attack the ship. So yeah, glaive is plenty, even this late sector, because that'll do it. So I don't need the heavy laser. Alright. So just kind of chilling, waiting. It's kind of like a cruise control, but not entirely, because then it's, you know, you mess up a cloak or something. Lido. So I'll probably just try to, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, dodge it, get the training. Yeah, I mean, the training is so bad, wow. Dodged so few shots without cloak. Do I need to do the full level? It's fine. Well, might as well. Hey, look at that. Alright, defense drum mark 2, that's a nice chunk of scrap right there. Drum part, fuel, because yeah, we gotta keep an eye on those aren't quite where I'd like them either. You know, it's not like super scary moment yet or anything, but you know, something that could add up over time. Alright, so if that's the store, we're missing it. It's like I'm debating whether I want to get like locked into, because I'll have to do the like either backtrack or I'll have to go this whole route, and there's so many environmental hazards, mantis sectors. I kind of think it's worth just kind of like doing this, because it's like we should be able to minimize our damage pretty good this sector, I think. Alright, Rebel Scout. This is probably actually more likely to be like a threatening ship than a lot of the Mantis ships. Alright, and yeah, we don't want you to get away. So, what are we going to do? I think we're going to fire a glaive beam at you. And so we can't one-shot you close with a heavy. I think we're just 1 damage off with a heavy laser. Let me check that again. We do 1, 2, 3 rooms and a 2 from the heavy. Yeah, pretty close. Got some crazy fire or something. I'm gonna charge it at least. So I'm gonna do shield hack still. This is nice because their weapons are actually pretty bad, so they probably have like really crazy evasion or hacking or something. That might be a little underpowered. You got the buffer and shields, just because this is not a very high power weapon, so it's a heavy ion, I think. Unless they have one of those hidden bombs that pop out sometimes. So that's actually what I really don't want to hit. I don't think this is going to fire in time. Yeah, no, it's not going to fire. Because I'd much rather not have to deal with the... Because that's 4 Zolt Shield damage, yeah. That's only 2 if it hits. So we'll just do one of these. And rush with the heavy. Just try and break their weapons permanently. Yep. Alrighty. So this, I mean, this run should, for the most part, you know, I mean, it's like we definitely still get unlucky. You know, 1 shield bubble, you know, not a tunnel hull. There's things that could get us. But for the most part, outside of really bad luck, like, we should have this pretty good. As long as I don't make any major mistakes. Alright. Yeah, so right now I'm still thinking, like, I really want to find a store this sector if I can. Wish I remembered what my sector map looked like. I feel like it was kind of mixed. Like, I don't know if I have a green sector next, or, you know, purple, or what it is. Not that the color matters a ton, it's more about what the individual sectors are. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go there. Let me measure this so we can make sure we don't mess this up. So we got 6 jumps. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can see everything. Hopefully one of these wasn't the store. Hey, Kazakh. Well, we don't have the level 3 sensors, we don't have a teleporter, and we don't have the medbay upgrade, so not going to get the quest unless we ran away and upgraded it and came back. I mean, I guess there could be an argument for that. I mean, it's 75 scrap that you don't really need to spend to get a random free weapon. I mean, the crew member would be helpful, I guess. Alright, so a little faster weapons. I think we should still be able to evade all the damage long enough to keep Salt and Shield up so they don't really board us. There should be a 5-room swipe here, I think. Yeah. So we should still be able to one-shot him just fine, so. But yeah, future on this ship, I guess what we're really looking for more crew. I like 5. I'll probably try and pick up mind control at some point, even if it's just mostly for a Phase 3 flagship. You know, some upgrades, obvious upgrades on the shields, get engines up to 4 for the better dodge. I guess yeah, I can charge you a little bit. They're just a Alito, so I'm going to just try to dodge that too. I was going to see if the bomb was going to fire, but... Alright, so here we go. So we can eat that missile if we have to with a shield, and then should just be dead. Well, actually, you should be dead before that missile can fire now because of the cloak. I just have to make sure I get the swipe right, and also I counted the hull right. Alright, that should be good. Yep. Guess I should fire the heavy for the weapons training also. Oops. Poor Kazakh. I would have loved to take you along with me, buddy, but I wasn't about to do like a whole thing, jumping away to come back and try to rescue you. A big scrap investment. So, I'm trying to think if there's like anything I'm going to come across here that's going to make me really regret not grabbing the shields or something. I mean, I think I'm okay, because it's like if it's an environmental, I'll see it coming, which is the main thing that would do that, I think. Sure, lead you to your destination. Alright, store, great. There we go, get some fuel, some hull repair, maybe a mind control, maybe a flak. Oh, that's just great. This is great. Makes me really happy. Alright, I don't need you. I'm not gonna buy drone control. Thinking about the order that I want things in. It's like, I might just hold on to the heavy laser, because why not? And toss the flak on. It's like, I mean, honestly, that lets me even do like a early volley if I want to try to get lucky, or find a 2-shield ship or something. And then for after the glaive fires for cleanup, that's better. You know, I need to get the weapon power up. And then mind control. So that'd leave me with 50. Which should be enough for repairs. I mean, let me figure out what's the minimum I want to do here. 5, so we still got a bit to go. Let's see. I'm prioritizing. Is the flak really the priority? You know, because it's like I can always go just like, you know, if I find it, obviously like beams, one shot, which I'd probably lean towards if they were here, just because it's like it's not really like worth getting rid of the glaive. It seems it's like a waste. And so if you're gonna be firing that slow, it's like might as well just like eliminate the flagship. But I mean, mind control is like not necessarily that much of a priority either, honestly. Just because, you know, we're not doing a whole lot with it. We're not really going to be doing crew kills or anything. Just kind of convenient. I mean, I guess I could be buying crew here too. I wasn't even talking. It's like, I so rarely buy crew, especially like humans or mantis. I mean, I'll buy mantis on boarding ships sometimes, but it's like if there's an NG here, I'd want him for sure at this point. Let's see though. Okay, just gotta make a decision. Doesn't really. I mean, I think I'll get the flak. Just gives me options with weapons in case there's something that comes up. It's like I kind of want to just get that just to be able to get battery more in the pool. I guess I can use as a reason. Justify what I just want to do. Alright, I would have loved to do a little more hull repair and stuff, but I opted for the mind control. It's probably not the like optimal choice, but sometimes you just do what you want to do. Alright, so here we got a 2-shield ship. Could just be done with the glaive. Heavy laser flak 1 like we're in Sector 2. Oh, that's good for a while. So this is actually like pretty fast firing stuff here. I'm still just gonna do the shield hack. Although I guess I could do like a weapons hack or something silly. And do I want to mind control anyone? Might as well just have them mess around a little bit. Gives us something to watch. Nice, they're charging all this up so I can dodge all of it. That's pretty nice of them. Although yeah, I have less power to deal with any of that. I guess I don't really need the heavy on. Alright. Delay my hack just to have the mind control going on. Alright, I think there should be a 5-room hack here, although maybe not. I'm trying to think where else it would be. I think it's just the 4 rooms actually, so yeah, we're not going to one-shot them here. But that's okay. Yeah, because you can't get from here to the med bay now. I think I can actually kill him if I go from here to here. I think he'll fire fast enough. I might just do that, because why not? And, let's see. If I get that into the shields, then, that's that for their shields. I'll take it. Thank you. Hey, Ray. I'm finally back to the stealth B run. Alright, so I think I just got the 2 jumps left here, right? Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2. So, let's see if we get a store. Oh, prize fighters. Is it worth? Probably not, because it's like I'm just gonna. I'd have to like use the heavy and the flak then. I think. I mean, I guess I could like glaive swipe the empty room so they don't have to repair forever. And chase after them, get another weapon. I don't know if I really care enough. I feel like I'd rather just like kill them off. Like Prize Fighters is one of those events that's just like, sometimes it's really exciting because it's like you're desperate for a weapon and it's going to give you a chance at one. Other times it's just like, it's kind of an annoying event that kind of goes wrong sometimes when they're trying to repair stuff a bunch and they just like free fire at you. I'll save the cloak. Oh yeah, that's right. I left you up in hacking from the other fight. Not paying quite enough attention, I guess. All right, that's good. Yeah, I'm just killing them off. Do I want to go to that quest? I'm trying to remember what all the options are. I mean, I think sometimes it's a repair, sometimes it's a fight, sometimes it's like a reactor upgrade. It's like less worth it in a later sector, I feel like. Whatever. Let's check it out anyways. What do we get? Upgrade reactor by 1. So yeah, I mean, that's probably worse than a fight. But it's quicker. Investigate. Try to communicate peacefully. Alright, we got an NG. That's awesome. That was one of my things that I wanted, was another crew member. Now, it's like we didn't even need these door upgrades. We didn't see a single boarding event. No one got on the ship. Broke the shield. What a waste of scrap. Not really. It's fine. Although I do often not get doors upgrades like until Sector 8. Alright. Pirate. Which is the Zoltan and which is the civilian? I'm gonna say this is the trap one because it's like all green up here, so it's a bunch of Zoltans. And this is the hidden civilian. I'm not gonna try to guess what the red one is. Asteroids. So this 1 to 2 stores again, so. But that's nice. So that's an easy dive if we feel like we want to farm it up. Anything else I want to buy at the beginning of this sector? Sector 6 now. And we're more likely to see 4 shields at this point, so it might be worth getting hacking up, or honestly just getting the weapon power up. Probably gonna try to take a jump first and see how it goes. Guess probably buy shields point at some point. Pretty slow weapons with the chain. That's nice. And we can counter their mind control if they get to that point. Pretty exciting. Just try to dodge the blast. At least the first one. The second one syncs up with the chain, so we can cloak for that. Let's see, does this one shot? Yeah, I think this still one shots them. I'm forgetting to fire the heavy for that weapons training though. There's no reason not to. I guess I kind of have the power if I want to do the flak instead there. Yeah, you're right. Manon's not a grain. But I've never gotten into changing the crew names partway through. I don't know what that is. I guess it's like if I don't want to be like forced to like come up with names and get stuck sometimes. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. So I really try to avoid like dismissing my starting crew. You know, if I get too many crew, I have a thing. I just kind of like hold on to them. Usually also at that point, it's like kind of unnecessary. Alright, so I'll cloak longer than you. Oh, then you're going to need to cloak again. That's true. Let's see. Actually, I can do this right now. I can't do both. But I can just try and get really lucky with a flak. Might as well get a shot off first. Just trying to decide what's the optimal point to cloak. I mean, I guess it's right now. Trying to think, like, I'm not sure if they're, because of the cloaking, the timing is going to be. I'm not trying hard enough to like figure it out. If my cloak's high enough level that I'll still fire my glaive first. Yeah, I don't really want to shorten my cloak by firing the flak, because chances of it doing damage are pretty minimal. Alright, it's like this. Let's see, what am I going to do? Yeah, because I'm not going to one-shot them either, really. Just thinking about if this glaive does get to fire, I'd much rather have that one shield bubble up. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere we're getting more than a 4 swipe. I can't get... well, I guess I can get weapons in, but I can't get a 4 swipe and do those rooms. It's kind of annoying. But that's fine. Yeah. Huh. Do I want to accept their offer? It's like kind of tempting because this is going to fire really soon and it's going to deal damage to me. So I'm going to take it. Yeah, you don't think you've ever renamed? Yeah, I got in. I didn't used to do anything. I didn't even used to like name the ships sometimes. And then I got into doing like just the ship and the crew, but like not trying too hard to come up with things. But then never change them partway through. Is this how I want to? I guess this is good. Got the repair train. I guess you have weapons training. That's honestly like worth putting you on. Except for the fact that I would rather you be able to repair shit. Maybe I'll weapons train at some point. I can fire the faster weapons more now. Let's keep going. What is this one? I feel like you get a surrender. No, it's because there's one that's, I think, in the Nebula where actually this is like good because it just lets you see a high scrap offer, which, you know, you can see if you get lucky, it's a weapon or something. But here I think they just like run away sometimes. Not gonna bother checking it though. I'll wait for them to be cloaking anyways. I feel like they had a pretty short cloak though. I want to say it was level 1. But I might wait a couple more. Yeah, I could have started it for sure. Like sure, I'll flash you for a chance at dodge. 10%. Nah, I didn't get in. Yeah, these slug ships have so much hull. Because yeah, we're a little worried. I don't want to get hit by that if I can avoid it for sure. Alright, I don't think I can I get a 5 swipe? No. I don't think so. So yeah, I just want to take out their weapons right away. Alright, so I interrupted that, so shouldn't take any damage. Is it worth trying to do the flak? Cloaking's broken. We're pulled out. I might try to just end it a little quicker here. Ah. Oh, so close, because he left it. That tricky Zoltan. But here, I got mind control just for this, right? Gotcha. 11 into it and you haven't hit it once, or had hit it more than once. I feel like that's probably like a little uncommon, but not that bad. Because it's like still each time you have, you know, it's like less than 10% chance of getting it, and much less at first. I'm always surprised, like, because I just, you know, even when I have one left, I like make myself random to find it. And most of the time, it still like hasn't taken me that long. I've had some where it's like, oh, it's gonna take me a long time, and then it's like the first ship anyway. So I'm like, oh, I guess not. Alright, let's see. I mean, that might be a store. Not too worried about finding a store. I mean, I wouldn't mind the drone parts. Do I have distress options? I guess I got the engine now. That gives us some decent distress options. Wouldn't mind doing that. Doc and try and rescue the survivors. Hey, Dr. Jones. You're weapons trained too. Alright, I'll take you over the human. And you can go up there, you can go over there. This makes sense. Wouldn't be bad in engines either, honestly, but that vent's pretty good. Hey, there's some stores. Just in time for me to spend, you know, like 75 scrap right beforehand. Do I really care about hitting both? I mean, I guess I feel like I'm gonna like waste a bunch of jumps in this sector. Let's see. It's like not that many jumps. So we have like 7. Yeah, geez, how do I get 7 more jumps out here? I guess I went through the sector a little too fast. It's like I just kind of double back some, I guess. I think that might end up being the play. I don't mind seeing a store, obviously. Yeah, I definitely did not think of this. Like when I jumped here, this like really cut me in half. I should have done like this. Whatever. I don't think it matters a whole lot. 3. And I'll just sell those at the next one since I'm just gonna hit them both. I think I'd rather have a... Like, might buy 3 more at the next one. Right, there's no reason to use you, right? I mean, I guess, like, maybe, but no, I'm not gonna use you. Heavy's better at taking down the Zoltan shield, too. Alright. Just so reliant on hacking. I don't want to not have drone parts for hacking. So after this one, so I'm halfway through the 3rd cycle of this one. For bad ships, the only really bad ship I'll have left is Stealth C. Otherwise, it's like I have Mantis ABC left. I have a lot of good ships left, honestly. I have mostly good ships. I think I did Zoltan A and Lanius B. Otherwise, I have like Zoltan B, Crystal B, Lanius A, NGC, Slug C, Kestrel B. A lot of good ones. I have all the rock ships done. I have Fed B left. Is the only Fed ship I have left. So overall, I'm like in a pretty good spot after this one. It's really just like some of the boarding ships if I have bad luck. And then the Stealth Sea obviously is a tricky one. Well, I like it, but it doesn't make it not a tricky ship. So I should probably be like going up to higher evasion also. But it doesn't matter at the moment. I kind of like the weapons up also. Was I gonna buy? Yeah, I was gonna. That makes me feel better. I don't think it's Sector 6. I need to go up higher than 12 fuel. I guess the flak is more potential damage. Stealth B is so funny because it's like at first it's like such an intensive ship, and then after that it's just like I just gotta like sit around and wait for the glaive to charge, and it just takes a while. Do that. We're not going to accept your surrender. Come on, Flak, so close. Might as well mind control you. Alright. Putting that mind control to good use there. Oh, son, do I want these beacons just to have this stupid, useless fight? It's like I'm so tempted right now to just like leave this sector so early. How stupid is that? Is that stupid? I mean, it's suboptimal, right? Is that the term? But like, what do I really need to win at this point? What am I missing? I feel like very little. Hacking 3. Engines 4. Like, honestly, that would probably, I mean, I'd probably win with that alone. You know, I want higher weapons power, higher shields. Oh, I have a green sector next to. I mean, I guess mean, it's not like dangerous because I mean I have what, 4 jumps left? Like 4 and one of these, so I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that still wouldn't even be a dive. 21 total damage, Sector 1, Lannis A last night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lannis A is one of those ones that's like, I feel like it's almost always, I mean, it's kind of like Slug C almost, where it's like, it's almost always strong Sector 1, but every once in a while, it's like when things just dodge. But that also can happen to almost any ship. And it's like, I took 16 damage once my first jump on Zoltan A, and I didn't even kill the ship. I barely got away. It's like, there's not really, every ship has something that just gets it. It's like, if I didn't have scanners right now, I wouldn't even know that thing existed. I guess I don't need the power, I got the battery. Let's take this stupid boarding event. Go those extra jumps. It's like, I'm not going to lose my stealth run because I didn't want to just deal with this annoying event. Or mind control even. Don't even have to like fight half of them. Alright, what do we got? At least they're not, you know, if these are both just like empty and then there was nothing there, I'd be like, oh, come on. Alright, so I went through the sun to get to this Zoltan shield. Let's see. I guess the flak is more efficient. Just realized I only have 2 shields. It's like makes it almost tempting to just do like the flak heavy laser. But then I know that it's like they probably have dodge or something that'd get you. Alright, dodged them all. Yeah, still. Haven't done that much damage there. Trying to think, because it's kind of like I'd much rather be able to get the damage with their weapons with the glaive swipe. I mean, I guess I get 1 damage into them doing it this way. Because I can do it where I get their oxygen also. This is where tablet is so nice, because it's like you can slide the beam around after you target it. So when you just want to fuss with it, it's like so easy to just get it lined up. Or at least I found it very easy. Finding a bunch of free weapons is always a nice way to have a run go better. Although the last game I lost actually, which was a Slug B run, was just like almost the most amazing beginning ever. I had like 4 more crew I found, including 2 Mantis. I found like 6 weapons or something. It was just like off the hook. And I died Sector 2 because I just kept getting pinged by missiles and I couldn't get to a store because there was a rebel sector, and I got a map reveal eventually that showed the store was where I couldn't get to it. And I got no fuel also from everything, so I ran out of fuel, and so I had to like do extra jumps. And it was just like, if I found a store, it would have been just like broken, but it was just like all items and crew and no scrap or fuel. Just, like, so frustrating. But also, I should have rushed through the sector to find a store more efficiently, so partly my own fault on that count. Right, I guess if I just put you in shields, you. Then even if the halberd gets to fire again, can't do any damage to me. I'm gonna just try to save the hacking drone too, I don't really need it. Alright. Oh, that's right. I was all mixed up with where my crew was. I'm so bad at resetting crew positions. I mean, I guess why not? I mean, I'll probably find the like sell 15 missiles event now. But. Alright, I mean, I don't know if that was... I guess that was worthwhile. Made some scrap, didn't take damage. Got some combat training for the Mantis. Rebel controlled, NG controlled. Huh. It's like, I don't really need a store. I mean, there's like better weapons than this, but this is totally fine. And NG sectors can be kind of low scrap. Also, on the other hand, rebel ships are like way scary to deal with this ship right now because they'll have the like combat 2, beam 2, combat 1 that will like shred my Zoltan shield and then start like damaging me. Like just like one-shot riggers. These are like what we were talking about in the Discord today. Like, oh, like, I mean, the higher variance versus like this will give me more than enough scrap to have her be totally fine Sector 8. But I'd rather go quicker. The flak, yeah, I bought the flak. I figured why not. I had a heavy laser I found free already. And then I bought the flak and the mind control at the same store just as kind of like fill out the rest of my ship. That's like a big useless line there. Because it's like that's probably overtaken no matter what. And go there. I do want to get hacking 3 at this point. Much more likely to run into 4 shield ships here. Like this ship. Glad I thought of that. Got some kind of fast weapons. Doesn't super matter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I think I can get you. Yeah. Don't need that right now. Nice. So, is that an ion bomb, I think? That's pretty slow. It's gotta be an ion bomb. Love to, like, dodge both these. I don't think I can, though. Yeah, I can just cloak this. Gotta do the longer hack. Crap. That was bad. I mean, I can still do damage to them, but that was a big mistake. Not paying enough attention here. Trying to think on this timing. If I get lucky, it'll do at least the 2 shields hack here. No. Yes, that timing is bad too. I mean, at least it's enough for me to do a damage. That was a pretty bad mistake though. Yeah, I found the heavy at the end of at the last run. Alright. So yeah, I just kinda gotta wait now, I think. Not too worried about boarding. Would love to preserve the Zoltan shield as long as possible. Alright, that's great. Maybe you'll both hit the Zoltan shield. Oh, that's good. Getting some luck to compensate for just being kind of dumb. Alright. Let's steal some power. I don't have to worry about you guys for now. Alright, Cloak's gonna be up soon enough for that. It should be. But not for this that's coming over here. I don't want the battery running out while this is going on. Let's see, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I don't, because this is a 5 swipe, right? Yeah, so I don't need, I actually don't even need you on at all. I might as well just fire you to like get your thing down faster. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, are you gonna hit hacking? Really? But I'm never quite sure how that works. It like resets the lowest charge and just keeps going or something. I guess that's how it works. I guess I kind of know. But I always kind of forget exactly the timing. I feel like it does funny things sometimes. Oh, come on. Where are you? Sorry, do I need all 5 still, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Like that one in between will probably hit them, but I've been wrong before on the in-between rooms when it's like when it counts and not. Alright, so not so bad, you know. 2 damage mistake. So not really a big deal at this point. It's amazing though how like targeted it is. Like it's like trying to take out my hacking to save itself. All right. Oh, that's interesting. The level 2. Yeah, I always want the yellow square. It's just like, I don't quite understand how it works because there's times where it's like it won't show up on either of them and hits them both, and there's times where it feels like it should really hit one of them and it doesn't. But if it's got the yellow square, it always hits it. Alright, free hull missile. This is why NG sectors work out good. And big empty jump. Specialty sensors, no thank you. Alright, and this is where they can like be low scrap because you get all these things instead of the free items. Ooh, charge ion, like slightly tempting. Oh, not tempting at all. How many jumps do I have left? 6 jumps. And I've got take 4 before that store. 5, 6. So I don't need any fuel. I don't think it's worth buying the charge ion. It's like, I don't know if I'm overestimating the glaive. I mean, how much is the glaive on flagship? 12? So I think this is like a little slow. I might have to wait for it to fire twice, which is a lot slower than I usually like. But the charge ion's really not going to help that. That just helps if I'm trying to do it like without relying on hacking. So I'm not going to bother with that. Let's buy one more of those. And you're not worth it. I guess I have a decent number of distress blue options. Alright, 64 scrap. I think cloaking is actually the same reward there because it's level 3. Alright. The achieving a union, the dirty NG ships. Pulsar, not ideal. So let's see actually. So can't reach there. So I was gonna try and do 2 jumps there, but I can actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Probably not actually. So whatever. I'm gonna have to waste the ship if I don't want to, or waste a jump, because Pulsar would probably be fine, but if it's not fine, I don't want to deal with that. Attempt to download the data stores. Yeah, I thought so. You're gonna get through my Zoltan shield nice and quick. But it shouldn't be that big a deal. I'd like to try to charge the heavy with you. Flak's pointless because it's gonna like miss all its shots, even if it's just gonna land outside the room. So ideally, I'd be able to wait to cloak until this thing's going off. It's like I'm thinking about flashing shields there, but I don't think it would definitely have been worth it. missile's not going to fire before this thing fires, is it? I hit the battery too. It's so close to the shield coming up. Wait, I can't actually steal the power from cloaking until, or from shields until the thing comes down. Oh, jeez. I meant to pause before that hit into my dodge, but I guess 70% is good enough. Yeah, alright. Cloaking should be up long enough. This is kind of fine. Heavy's going to take it down a little faster. Just got to be aware of that. I guess I should have held the heavy until that hits. Yeah, that's a mistake. Not a big deal, but I could still potentially take damage here. I don't need you anymore. And I want to run you back in a second. Well, I want to steal power with you first, I guess, actually. Should really put someone else on engines, having you just run circles around the ship. This is actually kind of bad. I stole that extra power from shields when I shouldn't have. Alright, gotta dodge. Not gonna be punished. Definitely getting lucky with some of this stuff here. That's a bunch of scrap. Is there anything here I actually care about? I don't really think so. I mean, I guess I could think about going just like huge weapon system. Like all the heavy lasers or something. Thing is, it doesn't actually really kill the flagship much faster. Because it's like, if it's not a one shot, it's not going to speed it up anything that significant. Yeah, I screwed up that thing quite a bit. Just because I think I'm just not paying quite as much attention because I'm getting a little overconfident. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything here. Should be fine on repairs. I don't think I'm, I mean, I shouldn't really take damage here. I mean, I'm going to buy some power because it's like I'm just screwing up my micro with power anyway, so I might as well compensate for that. Good old rigor. Makes for a nice swipe. And that should definitely be enough. Just gonna wait until they get past it because got plenty of time until I need to run it. So I could probably wait until they have the bombs going off. Assault shield is going to drop real fast here. But weapons are not very scary. It's really just the missile that's a problem. So that's not a big deal either. And they're not running or anything, so. Kind of the same exact fight, except even safer. Which means I'm more likely to mess it up by like not having both my shield bubbles up when this is firing. Hey, my pilot's finally trained at the end of Sector 7. Yes, it's only 92% dodge. Hey, 10,000 scrap. That's not bad. Across, like... How many runs is this then? Did of the Streak, Fede, Slug B, Stealth B, and then I did 2 test runs, so across 5 ships. Seems a little... Actually, that seems like a little high compared to what I got. Maybe I'm forgetting one. I don't really want to buy your slave. I don't super want to fight you, but I'll do it. They definitely take damage from you. Assault and shield really slows me down. Whew. It's a big whiff. Let's see, and then that's an ion bomb, which almost makes me want to like dodge that. Let's see if I can dodge both these though instead. Yes. Let's try to do that. Doesn't matter where I aim it because you've got all the shields. Like, am I scared of your weapons, like, speeding up here enough to want to do a weapons hack? I don't really think so. What do I have? I've got like 7. So it's like they're gonna fire again. The ion bomb going off. Like, I could totally take a bunch of damage, I guess. And if a weapon's hacked, does that prevent that? I mean, it gets my glaive off pretty much. But if my flak whiffs again, it hits 0 shots. I mean, I can mind control the Zolan, I guess. I mean, whatever. If it gets really nasty, I'll just jump away. If I get bad dodges and stuff. Assuming I can jump away, I guess. Be there for a second. I'm never sure what the second, like, where you need to dodge that is. I guess it's like right when it's gonna hit miss or whatever. I guess I should have just fired the flak off. I'm not sure why I tried to hold it. So there goes the Zolan shield. Guess I should have stolen the power back from cloaking. So that's fine for that. This is possibly gonna do something to me here. I'd rather take the damage, I think. I mean, if one of those flaks hits, you're dead. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Yep, that's a better reward. Yeah, the 2,000 scrap, I just feel like, I think my last couple of runs were both like 1,500 scrap or closer to that. But it might also be that they count scrap in a couple different ways or something. Hey, Thomas. And I'm not sure if I watched Mike's video or not. I mean, I know about the, like, aiming, so the end of it clips a room when they have less than 3 shields, which is, like, super helpful. So wasn't someone saying today that, like, empty jumps are supposedly better in Sector 8? I don't actually need the repair. I'm going to spend some of this scrap first. Let's just do this. I mean, that's a bunch of scrap to spend, right? I'm going to get O2 at some point. Battery. So this puts me in pretty good position. Glad I got all those crew. Yeah, see, that's a nice empty jump. Do I go the repair? I'm gonna go there just to Get all the buffer point here and drone parts in case something happens. Now you've got a store. Do we care about the store? What would be at the store that I'd really care about? Do I have anything to sell, really? I could sell the scanners, I guess. I guess there could be like a pre-igniter there that'd make me like want it and waste scrap on it. Reloader. Beat cloak. Probably actually wouldn't be the most terrible thing. Alright. Good. You're gonna sync up your missiles. Then that might fire in time also. We'll have to find out. Right, there's the other one. No. Well, now let's see. I guess now it's worth waiting because it's. I see. It's just the angle of the shot there. So I think that means I've got time now. Alright, because then I think what'll happen is they'll sync their weapons up again unless he breaks his cloak with firing that. You go, get ready to steal power because I keep forgetting to do that. So now you're going to cloak. So yeah, we'll see what they do. I might leave these charged just to see if I can shoot a missile down. Alright. Dodge is great. Another dodge. All this training we're getting. Another dodge. If there's the missile, I guess I could. If I just shot the heavy, I may have gotten it. Oh, but that one was that, or was that a laser? Because that seemed to line up a little funny, but I think I dodged that too. Yep. Just dodging everything. Oh yeah, with clipping the flak in between. I've done that before. I always just find like I do such more impressive techniques the first like couple sectors, or if the run just keeps going bad. And the second the run like stabilizes, it's just like hard to keep up that level of like intensity. Which is definitely not always the optimal way to go. But so far it's been okay. I think the biggest thing is being able to recognize when a run that was like seemed stabilized suddenly isn't, and you need to like really like be careful to not like let it slip away. So we'll take this last fight and then figure out what upgrades we want to get. Definitely the oxygen upgrade. So yeah, they're going to eat through my shield. They got fast weapons. Don't think it'll be that much of an issue. You just slip through there anyways. Let's see, I guess I'll just cloak now. It's always annoying when their weapons are in this room over here. That's the layout that I hate the most. I think that's not the rigger. I think that's like a same kind of ship layout, but a different one. Alrighty. Let me get the oxygen. Do I care more about 4 shields, 5 engines? I don't need that really. Okay, get weapons. I am gonna just like take a quick break to just like refresh myself before flagship, and I'll figure out what we're gonna do. All right, yeah, thanks for coming, Ray. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully flagship goes well. Don't get any bad hacks or anything. And so I'll be back in just like 2 minutes. I'll just put my thing up here. Quick break. All right. All right, so let's see. What do I want to do here? My hesitation with getting shields is mostly my power. Doesn't super support that. It's like I'm so used to playing like such a specific style. Most flagships, like I'm used to having lower level cloaking, just doing level 1 cloaking, and you know, a better weapon setup. Well, not better, but a faster kind of different weapon setup. Hey, a raid! Welcome everyone. You're like at the most exciting part, kind of about to do the flagship stealth beat. So welcome. This is run number 70 on my hard win streak, so that's a pretty exciting number to reach. It'll be halfway through the halfway through the 3rd cycle. So yeah, I don't quite have the power to support that. Can't get the weapons buffer then. Do I just do evasion for once? Guess I want a shields buffer, actually. I'm happy with that. Alright. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by. Have a good night. Alright, let's do it. Got crew in the right positions. Alright, so Zoltan Shield kind of makes this kind of funny too, because their hack gets delayed, so we don't get to see what that's going to be until usually around when their beam fires. We'll hack their shields, but we've got to wait for them to go through a whole cloak cycle because the glaive beam's so slow. So, there's, you know, sometimes it can be worth kind of to like dodge some of this. This gets through most of the Zoltan Shield no matter what. And depending on the timing, sometimes these hit before the beam and sometimes they hit after. Because I've had it where I was like, oh, I don't need to cloak them, and then the beam hits and takes their shield off. Oh, here we go. That one's going to get through. Yeah, no, it's fine though. Ooh, shields hack. That's kind of gross. So I might swipe into their shields or something. I'm not going to jump away yet though, because this might be fine. The timing actually kind of, I think, is to my favor. Alright, let's see, how long is their cloak going to be? I can be doing that now. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Put the flak. Wouldn't mind stopping their cloaking. Wouldn't mind slowing down. I mean, I guess I can do that there then. So missiles. Alright, got their cloaking offline. Hacking is going to be level 1 if it goes off. Not nearly as big a deal. I'm going to mind control someone in this room to see if I can get extra crew kill or something. Alright, fire burned him down. Great, so no damage, phase 1. So, might as well do the kidnap thing where we stay and just wait here. I don't think I'm going to have to do it, but it's nice to leave the option open. There's no reason not to, really. I'll probably get like mind control buffer or something, but I'm not going to do it until the next phase. Jump down to the store and try to sell my scanners or something. Alright, so it's got the drones, so they're going to eat up the Zoltan Shield a lot faster this one. Should be able to just cloak their first missiles if we want, or we can save it, cloak the drone overload thing. See how we're feeling about it. Probably try to just eat that first volley, because I would rather be able to cloak their drone since I don't have level 4 shields. And if they get a bunch of combat drones, that just like shreds you. So nasty. I feel like it's gonna be so surprising. It's so fast all of a sudden you just get wrecked by them. that's a fine place for you to go. Probably about time to do my hack. Probably a little late. Huh. I guess that volley, I didn't dodge any of it, or that drone just did something a little sneaky. I should be fine to cloak right now, though, I think. Because this is firing, the warning went off. So, I should have fired these right before, but that's fine. What's my evasion at? 90, so. Alright. Wish they could hit their own drones. But it'd be kind of bad if you could hit your own ones. Let's see. Yeah, that is a good amount of combat drones. I mean, there's a few extra beams. Let's see, we got 2 beams, I think. No, got 4 beams. Pretty even split. So just do that one. I kind of don't want to fire these yet because it's not like I'm going to one-shot the ship with it, and I don't really want to break my cloak earlier than I have to. Right. You've delayed enough. Alright, that worked out really well, actually, the timing on that. Doors should be fine, because you can just take 1 point off it. Yeah, so that's fine even if the shield level goes up. Guess I should have mind controlled the pilot there to drop their evasion for that volley, but it doesn't really matter. So just that one swipe, and then the combat drone shot that followed it. So clean enough. Actually, you don't need to take damage. Yeah, so last phase, I could also buy higher level doors, I guess. But I am just gonna buy the mind control buffer. Time when it's nice having the Zoltan right here, because mind control is easy for him to dance out of. 25. Can I get anything else? No, because I have scanners. Alright, final phase. We both have Zoltan shields, so we can stare at each other. Alright. Now often you can actually cloak this and the volley with level 3 cloak, not always. Since I have the Zoltan shield, I'm not going to bother because even if they all hit, my cloak stays up, or my shield will stay up for it. I got 1 dodge. Nice. I think one of those hit my flak that went by, and then dodged 1, so that's still going. Alright, we got their shield down first. Whatever, I think you can just do it now, it's fine. Hey, phase shift, that's exciting. Definitely preserving the zone shield pretty deep into the fight. That's nice. Always nice to do that. Where do I want this? Heavy laser shot. So it should be, that'll be mostly broken. I guess I can put it into your missiles since it's level 4 now. Alright, so they got through. Well, whatever, I'll just let me mind control it for a moment while I try and dodge this stuff. Oh. And that's why we got the mind control buffer and the shields buffer. Just gonna try to firefight that. I mean, it's pretty much over. They're down to 3 hull. But, you know, can never be too safe. Alright, Stealth B out of the way. We're shipping the game for win consistency and just like most tedious ship to play Sector 1. So thank you, the granary. We got Wheat, Oats, Barley, Manon, Gumpo, and Jones. It's a good set of 3 crew to add in. NG Mantis Rock. Let's see how our score was. 45-54. It's a little low for sure. A little lower than I expected, honestly. I think it's because a couple of those sectors had kind of early exits, and I opted to just like go through them instead of diving. Oh yeah, then Sector 1, they got the Rebel Advance doubled, and then I had to skip the last 2 jumps or whatever because they were both suns. So yeah, I missed a bunch of jumps. So I mean, 95 is definitely low. Only 30 ships in those. A couple of NG sectors. Not my lowest though. I've got one victory Stealth B that's 4,000 and like 3, and a Sultan A that's like 3,500. Yep, got my reset profile, again my achievements in. Yeah, I jumped to a 1 sun, right, to get those extra jumps. So I guess, so that's run number 70, halfway through cycle number 3. And I can see what my next ship's going to be. I'm not going to start it tonight, but can find out what's next through the good old random here. Yeah, Thomas, I'm glad you appreciated that. I mean, that's the thing. It's like there's so much data and information that you could have about this game that would just take so long to gather and still be like kind of unreliable, and no one wants to do it. And I think that's okay. Alright, NGA. Actually, this is one of those ships that I don't love just because it can be kind of a rough run every once in a while if you don't find a nice weapon or something. But it's really not that bad of a ship most of the time. I mean, it can also be just a really easy run if you have a decent start. I don't think I have any losses on it, though. I just had some tougher runs for sure. So that'll be next time. Let's see. So I can probably do tomorrow or Friday. We'll see how it goes. Mostly cut back on streaming this last few days just from toddler being a lot and working a little extra, so I haven't had quite as much energy, free time. Yeah, Stealth 3 years to do more testing. I know it's crazy how much stuff is like still being figured out now that's like making an impactful difference on how the game is played. Because I feel like it was probably about 3 years ago Yeah, even maybe a little bit more when I played last, before starting up again this summer and getting like really serious about it. And I feel like when I remember seeing then that it was like, I think you had done, I feel like you had done this cycle like fairly recently, or your win streak. And it was like if only a few people had done a cycle at that point. And I remember thinking that like, oh, people must just be like using all kinds of exploits and stuff to do it. But there's just a lot to this game. So yeah, I think tomorrow should be fine. I have been playing, been playing a little bit of Slay the Spire, but I'm not gonna give up FTL for sure. I can't give up this streak. Also, this cycle has just been going so good. Other than Stealth C, it's just like all the bad ships out of the way. It's so nice at this point. Number 4 in completing the cycle. Yeah. Was your first time you completed the cycle, was that when you got your 80 win streak, or did you play a lot for a while and have a couple cycles? Yeah, you was the first time. 19 streak. Yeah. Man, so you did the 80 streak though in like 2 weeks. That's nuts. I mean, there's definitely a time when I used to invest that amount of time in games before having like a child and a business. Um, but yeah, it's like what was my best streak was just a couple before this. It was a 17 streak. Or no, that was the streak right before this, I think. Was 17 streak. But then I started this one, man. I started this one like November or something. It's been like 3 months going at this point, and definitely had taken my time with it. But, might as well just keep it going. Maybe in a year from now, I'll be at like 150 or something ridiculous. I've noticed Hollow seems to be doing some like multiverse and stuff now. So maybe he won't pass his streak if I can get up there. But right now, just trying to take it one ship at a time. But I want to get a little more regular about the streaming. Otherwise, it really is going to take forever. I'm going to like lose from just like getting rusty run to run. Because I want to get at least like 2 runs done a week, if not 3. It would be a little bit better of a pace. But I'll figure that out over time. But so that's it for tonight. Just glad I got this out of the way. Stealth B is such a relieving ship to get done. Also, a bunch of the ships left should be faster runs just because they're the easier ships. Yeah, I've also been considering like if it's worth doing more shorter streams, because I feel like right now I'm always like, I want to get like at least half a run done if I'm going to stream. But there's times where I could just like invest an hour and do a couple sectors. So maybe I'll try that out a little bit and just break them up even more, but just to get it done faster, and then do longer streams when I have the time. But NGA, a little bit of a slow start usually, a bit of drone micro and stuff, but hopefully it'll pick up and be a quicker run. And yeah, so I'd say either tomorrow or Friday, definitely one of those days. I'll be around, usually around the same time. And yeah, I'll rate to play offline too. Yeah, I know. I probably should do that. But right now I think I'm going to stick to the streaming at least for a couple more ships. Maybe when I roll is just like the really easy ships, I'll do a few of those offline like Burrito's doing, just to get those out of the way quicker. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see you then, and thanks for stopping by the stream, and check out, update my stats as I go, and good night.